Well, that was a fail. Hola! This has become my default starter vlog spot. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm. It's been pretty cold this past couple of days. I was trying to get back into blogging and stuff, and I realized that when I went to my blog, I opened this recapture thing that was opening a different site. So it was like an ad had been put as on my URL, and then you'd have to open it a second time to access my blog. And I was like, huh? So I went to my back end and I found folders and files and posts that I had not done, and I deleted them. And I was like, that's weird. Like the first time I was like, that is weird. I don't know. I think I did it in the middle of doing something else, so I didn't really pay attention to it. And then early this week, I was trying to send someone a link to my food blog, and because I was sending it via Instagram, Instagram refused to attach the link to my blog because it considered it to be dangerous. And I was like, what in the hell? So I went to check on my blogs again, and the same thing happened. I tried to open, so you had to open a second time for it to renew. So I realized both my blogs, someone was trying to access my blogs. Like I was trying to get hacked, and someone had successfully done it and turned my URL into some sort of ad. I went and changed my password for Muthoni Gitau, and then the other one, this Kenyan Vegan, which is my food blog, I went to that one to try and change it, and I don't know what had been added because it just crashed. I had no access to it, and it was so weird. And in the process of trying to gain access, my blog got deleted. Like my content, my stuff, like everything was taken down. I called my host to ask, because I had not backed it up. The problem with that, I don't know why. I always have my blog set up to back up every week and every month. So every week it has to back up, and then every month it has to back up everything that I've done that month. So when I went to check, there was no backup for that, which I didn't understand. So I was a bit confused, but then I was like, oh crap. So what's happening? So this Kenyan Vegan got completely erased. That means all my content was gone, all my images, like the whole site disappeared, and the only thing I have or had as of yesterday was just my URL because it's mine. And my host company was not able to retrieve. Funny thing though is I thought I was going to be like, at first when that happened, when I noticed that my blog had just disappeared, my content was gone, I was like, shit. Like this is work I have posted. Okay, I have not been consistent with it, but it's still my work, and I've put it up in the past, probably 2 years. So I was like, you know what? The funny thing is I had this feeling like I was sort of chill, I was not freaking out or anything, because my intention was to actually, because I was like, I have a new kitchen, I've upgraded my kitchen, it looks beautiful, because it does. I have changed stuff. So I was like, you know what, it's okay, I'm just going to change, because I was going to change the look of the site as well to match up. Like just have something new, something different, because it's looked the same for the last 2 years. So yesterday I was like, you know what, it's okay. I am going to just change everything, and then I'm going to launch my new food blog on the first day of July. So I have 2 weeks to work on my new content. I feel like it's a cool thing to start over with this Kenyan Vegan, and now this time around, like, just give it the attention it deserves, the work it deserves, and put in all that work and effort and all that cool stuff, and the new look is gonna be bam, y'all. Also, I do my own sites, like even with Muthoni Gitau, I'm the one who designed that. I taught myself how to do a bit of web designing and a bit of coding. I said a bit, please, sawa. I'm someone who, when I gain an interest in something, I like to know how it works. So that's what I've been working on and editing. I'm editing a video that I want to post today. It's been raining. I've been drinking a lot of uji. Yay! You thought I was gonna say cocktails. You thought it's cold. This is uji weather. Hello. So it is same day. It's now 6:19 p.m. I have finished cleaning the kitchen. Okay. Oh, I'm wearing my Miss Mandy It's not the cleanest because I was wearing it when I was making chapels, but it is Miss Mandy's apron. I know she's going to be doing a different one. Yes, because this ones I think are out of stock at the moment. I think, or she had two last I checked. If you want, get yourself an apron. I'm currently making, actually I've just started. Can you guess? I'm making banana bread. For the weekend, I'm trying to make recipes of foods that I already had up on the website so that I can just write those up, have new photos, because I went through my Lightroom and I think the account I was using then isn't the account I'm using, because I started a new account for my Creative Cloud, so I don't have access to those photos. But yeah, so the idea is just making old recipes that I already have, that are already on my channel, which you can go watch, and then post those ones as, you know, as the site is getting the new look and everything, as we work towards, you know, putting stuff back up. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let's turn this way. Hi. So this happened when I was making the banana bread the other time. I forgot. Okay, with my banana bread, with my recipe, I usually cover, I was trying a new recipe for the banana bread, but also my recipe with the heat I use, I usually cover it with foil within the first 30 minutes and then let the rest of it cook. I usually do 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 40, 20, and I usually cover it. I forgot because I got carried away because I was cooking and it burnt at the top. And also with this one, I need to adjust the amount of flour I use. Flour, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but tunaitanga tu flour. Kwa wale ambao hawajui, we are talking about unga. Okay, there you go. So I have to adjust and repeat. So like by the time I do a recipe and post it, I have to try it at least 5 times and get the same results every time. So this first attempt tells me what I need to adjust. In this case, I have to adjust the unga. The unga was a bit much, and I was also testing out the bio yogurt, the natural plain bio yogurt, the one that's made out of coconut. So that's also an ingredient that now I need to learn how to work with in my bakes. Hi Ziggy. I thought you only wanted attention last week. This week we're going to be good kids. Yes? Get down. Hi Joey. Okay, so I'm back. I just got back from the supermarket. We just got back. That's why I'm dressed the way I'm dressed, because it's been very cold. So we just got back from buying veggies, and what I want to do is I want to clean them. Oh, cool thing is I found what are we doing? Guys, these guys are playing down here. I found crystallized ginger. So this is ginger that has like sugar. It's for cocktails, like to garnish cocktails. So I got some. I'm gonna try and go through this very fast. I have not gone to get the mesh for the cats from, there's a lady I buy omena from, so I haven't been there. We picked up a bit of the omena for them to have the next 2 days, so that I can go on Tuesday, because Tuesday is market day. So I'll call her, tell her to prepare it for me, so I just go pick it up. I usually buy, people have asked this before, I buy my omena from Kawangware market. There's a lady I buy from over there. Hi Ziggy. Hi Ziggy. You want to be a part of the stuff I bought? Do you want me to take you out the bag? And then Joey's just chilling in the corner. Hey Joey. Hi Jaja. How are you? Hi. Are you okay? Ziggy. Ziggy, what are we doing? Oh, Joey now wants him in the bag. They're playing. So I'm going to clean this stuff. I don't know what I'm making Nick for breakfast. Nick! Nick! He's outside. I don't know what he wants for breakfast, so I'm going to make him breakfast. Okay, now it's brunch because it's not breakfast anymore. I won't show you as I prepare like my food, maybe when I'm making Nick's food, because mine, I'm shooting the process for this Kenyan vegan. So it's content creation for my other channel where Hey, so last night I was up till like about 1 a.m. doing my hair, and I left a bit of, okay, I've covered it. I'll show you when I come back when I'm trying to finish it, but I've covered it. So I want to rush to a close by supermarket and buy one more braid. I realized I had 3, and with the sections I was doing and the size I was doing, 4 would be appropriate. So I'm going to go get that 1 extra pack of braids, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to finish my hair, then I'm going to do my makeup, then I'm going to film a video, then I'm going to sit down, then I'm going to edit that video, then I'm going to post it today. All of that. Right now it's like 7 something. It's like early morning, almost 8 a.m. So I'm using, it's called Rasta trend out, and then I'll see you when I get back, and then I'll show you, because yesterday I just showed I was doing my hair, but now I'll show you the technique that I use, because this is what I have. I'm doing this the twists using this hair. Okay, see you when I get back. Hey, so I am doing the last bits. This is where, like, it's like the middle part of the head usually has way more hair than everything around it, so that's why everything takes so long. I made a mistake, right? So this is the hair that I've been using. This is what it looks like. And then Mimi, without, like, I don't know, what I saw was, you see these ones, they look very similar. Where's that one? You see, it's like, it's literally the same brand because it's Darling. But then what I did was, they had, you see the way they usually organize them like this, so they had this one, and I was looking for number 2, so I just went in looking at the number and didn't pay attention, because I assumed that all the braids that were in there were the same. I was listening to my music, I didn't pay attention, and only after I got home is when I realized this ones are called Rasta Locs and these are Rasta Trend. So one, it has half the number of pieces, but I've realized that I can split them in half, and I just did one to see if it's too different from these other ones, and I realized there's not much. Let me just show you. There's not much of a difference. So this is the one I got today. No, just here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus on the braid. So the one I got today is the one on top, and this is the other one that I've been doing. So it's not too different, and it's going to be an area on my head just in one space, but I have pieces for this front part, the one that I want to demonstrate with on how I approach this whole process. So that's what I'm doing right now. Sorry, this needs to go back here. I've done all the bits for over here. I decided to do so that I make sure that I have enough pieces, because like I said, each pack had 24. This one's for the old ones, and this one, the pack has 12. That's why I'm splitting them in half, to make sure, because also they're very thick. This is how thick they are. Very, very thick. I'm going to take you through how I am doing, or how I've done these braids. My hair is now dry. I have a spray bottle. This has just a bit of this leave-in conditioner. I have a leave-in conditioner, but I like doing leave-in conditioner, this leave-in conditioner with water, pretty thick. That's how I like it. And then I have a comb, not for my hair though. And then I don't use the comb to do the sections. People use those combs that have a rat tail. I use shikaki stick. I realize with this I get nicer, cleaner lines. So I'm going to just spray this a bit because this had already been saturated yesterday. I don't want my hair to be wet. I just want it to have a bit of moisture. So I'm spraying the matuta as is. That way when I separate it, it's not wet, like it has shared all those liquids. So I'm going to just undo it. The cool thing is now, because of the matuta, my hair is stretched out. But then if I make it wet, it's going to shrink back down. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like my hair being wet. Damp is okay because you can still feel all that. So I'm going to take a bit of my leave-in conditioner, just a bit, not too much, and then just add that onto the hairs. And then I'm going to split this. So you see, when it's like this is how I tell you I don't comb my hair. When I do that and then I do this with my fingers, any part that needs detangling, I just use my fingers and I'm good. So I have to decide if I'm going to start on this side or on this side, but I prefer, because these ones are going to go down this way because of the way these ones are like this will be like this, not this way. So I'll start from this back side. So I'll just split that. So I'm using this as my mirror now that I have no mirror. This is the only part that I use a mirror. The rest I just do freehand. So sometimes I'll come, like for the front part I use a bit of gel. So I'm using this Eco Styler in argan oil. They didn't have a large one when I went there. So after I do the first part, I'll just put a bit of the gel and then just lay the hairs from one side to the other, just like that. Not too much. And then now I'm going to go back in with my mshikaki stick and just try and make that as straight as possible. Just like that. I think that's okay. That's alright. So this will be enough for one because I've already done the one at the back. So because of the hair at the front, I just do this around again with a bit of gel, and then I'm going to twist this. So the hair at the front is not as long. I don't touch these baby hairs. Like, I know people usually pull them. I don't like pulling them. I don't like having my hair be too tight because then that affects my scalp. So I'll just twist this. You can do a twist or a matuta depending on what you want. So I'll just twist that like that to the edge. So that's my twist. So that I'll take this braid. What I'm doing is, the way the braid is, it has this thing. So I'm just stretching it by literally just, I put my finger here and just stretch just a bit, just to straighten it kidogo and loosen up the inside bits, just like that. And also this gives it a bit of length, because these ones, they have been curled because you're supposed to have them crocheted to your hair like this. So stretching it makes it slightly straighter. Don't pull too much because you don't want to break the hair. So I usually take this. I learned how to braid from my mom. So I'll take my whatever, I put it underneath. I've put the hair underneath. Then I press this down with my finger and bring this hair over my finger and pull this hair back. Then press that down, bring this forward, pull that, and then repeat. Now, after that, because this is just to make the base, I'll pull and make sure this is very tight, and then I will start the twist. So I have to tighten this. I twist in an anti-clockwise manner. Then I take this hair, I fluff it out a bit, and then put the braid inside. That way that's one piece, and then turn that. So the process is to repeat that for the twist. So turn and put it on top. I don't know, does that make sense? Can you see? Turn, see? And then it gives you a tighter, when you tighten the hair before you twist it, it gives you a tighter twist as opposed to the usual very loose ones. Yeah, so there's a loose twist and then there's a tight twist. So for a tight one, that's my approach. So I'll just continue. Sorry, I'm used to doing this, so I can do this very fast. Like I said, I learned this from my mom. I'm combing out the edges to give it, because you see it was like, it's a flat cut, but I want it to slim down, so this gets a bit of that excess hair. So just combing. The other one is easier to comb, that lock whatever, so just comb it like that and then continue with the twist. So now what this does is it has removed some of that hair, and then it stretches a bit of it at the bottom, and then now it gives it that like a slimming effect. So that's how I do it. So then this that you see in detail. So see, once you do this, if I separate them back to the two pieces they were, this one's shorter than this, so I'll put them together like that and then split it down the middle using my finger, just like that. Now we have two pieces that are the same length and the same thickness, and then now just go on twisting until that's completely done. It's that like that, and then I usually do that at the end, and that's it. So that's how I do the braids. So I have done this other, the two matutas, the twists for this one, so I'm just going to finish them. I only have 3 pieces left and my hair will be good to go. I've finished filming. I look cute, thank you. I finished I finished filming, and then suddenly it's completely silent. These guys were making so much noise. The guys who are doing this, I couldn't film from here. I couldn't film from Uko. I filmed, yes, with the noise, but I'm like, I'm done. And then total freaking silence. Do you know how annoying that is? Annoying. Hiya, time for me to start editing. I'm not going to get rid of my makeup just yet. I'm going to edit and then just do everything. But I'm going to wear a sweater because, no, I'm going to remove this and just wear like home clothes, remove earrings and stuff. So yeah, I will not see you again probably until tomorrow. Hola, there's no power. Today was supposed to, I think I mentioned out my website getting hacked. So the problem is it's become worse. Like, it's a lot worse than we thought. Initially we thought it was just someone just trying to gain access. I notified the host company. So I think they didn't take it seriously, or they just assumed, I don't know what they did, because they didn't take it seriously. And then now, sometime last week, on Friday, I received an email from a third party, another company, and they were telling me that there's a scam, a cryptocurrency scam being run on my site. That's something that can get me arrested because it's illegal. What's scary is that I don't know if it's something that was put there and it was just lying low waiting to be activated, and now I can't tell. So power went out. It's 9:30. It was 9:30 a.m. when that happened. Now it's 9:54. Unfortunately, we are on that list for no power all day. So now I'm like, crap. The worst thing is my devices are not charged. My phone is on, it's on what? On like 20 something percent, on 32%. So I think the best thing I can do is put it on power saving mode if I want it to last till like, because they do till like 5-6 June. My plan was to go get omena for the cats because we are out of their omesh. I'm thinking of doing laundry when I come back, but it's so cold. But I'm going to go buy the omena. I'll show you. Okay, it's a market, and I want to go through the back side because I want to avoid contact with people, because the market is in Kawangware, and as you know, Kawangware is a hot zone. From buying omena a long time ago. I don't know the time now. I got back home by 12. I remember it was latest 12 now. Oh, okay, not a long time ago, an hour ago. I got home at like 11:50 something. I decided I was going to do laundry, so my clothes are here, but before I clean, I decided I wanted to sort out the laundry area / balcony on the bedroom side. It has been looking bad because the fundis who came to do the canopy thing were supposed to come back and do like final touches. They haven't finished everything. They're supposed to pull it because there's still no Ginger, you're not going outside. There's still, like, when it rains, the water comes in, and that's what we were avoiding. We did not want any water coming in, so I've been waiting for them to come back. They keep saying they're coming. Haven't had anything from them. I don't know if you can see. So they had used a nail on that side, over there, and here. So they kind of came off. So now the other thing I want to do is I want to put that back up with my better screws, like the heavy duty ones. Put that back and then clean up this area, then start doing the laundry. The reason I have no problem starting late is because I know that power won't be back until probably 6 p.m. So I'm just trying to make sure that by the time I'm done, power is back. And the problem is the fact that, one, the holes that they had made into the wall are shorter than my screws. My screws are a lot longer. And I don't have any other, if I had 3-inch screws that were just concrete screws, those ones would have also probably worked. Storage area uko chini, uko basement, so I'll just take it uko. I'll take them there and tell him I'll just keep them there until I need them. So I don't think I'm going to add any more to this video. I think I'll end the video here. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. So let me just go now do all this other stuff and hope for the best for the rest of the day. Bye. Oh, bye.